It's one of my pet peeves about, stuff illustrators say about how much work there is. I was gonna plan this out, and usually when I make a video for YouTube, I plan it out and I write out what I'm gonna say. But today I've only got, where's my timer? I've got 20 minutes until I need to move my car, and I don't want to get a parking ticket. I've been getting a lot of parking tickets recently. Let's just dive straight into it, shall we? I've been illustrating since 2012, and I have had my fair share of times when I felt like there was no work. I felt like I was going to have to just get a normal job, be a nanny, whatever, work in a shop forever. There's nothing wrong with those things, by the way, but I really wanted to just be an illustrator, so it was annoying. And now it's 2024 when I'm filming this. I'm a full-time illustrator. That's how I make all of my income. Ooh, that was me knocking things over. A little side segue. I used to take the full-time illustration thing very literally, and I thought you were only a full-time illustrator if you were at your desk drawing from 9 to 5, Monday to Friday. And I've since learned, thankfully, that is not the case, which is good, because I only have 3 good hours max per day in me. Of course, that doesn't account for events and stuff. This is answering emails and doing a little bit of non-live work. I really struggle doing things that are not live. The thing that I'm talking about today is that there is loads of illustration work. You just might need to tweak some of the things that you're doing to get it. If you're not getting as much work as you want, you're just not showing and communicating what you do and how you can help people to your very best ability. And this counts for all bits of the illustration industry, because there's picture books, there's editorial, there's the live event stuff, there's maps, there's so many things. The illustration industry itself is huge, and no matter what tiny slice of it you're in, it'd be in more than one slice, the clients that are going to be hiring you just need to be reassured that you are the illustrator for the job. And that it's a case of firstly making sure that your work is good, but understanding that that is not the whole equation. I used to think if I could just be the best illustrator in the world, if I just draw hard enough, my friend Jennifer Potter said that, and I was like, yes, that's exactly what it is. If I just draw hard enough, then they'll find me and I'll just magically be good. But it's annoyingly not how it works. The thing that I saw happening again and again was that the illustrators who were best at marketing, the illustrators who consistently shared their work, talked about what they were working on, said what they were up to, were the illustrators that did best. And that's because people knew they existed, and they could see their work, and they could see that they were, always working on the stuff, always improving, always working with new clients, which subconsciously or consciously, a bit of both, convinces people, reassures them that this illustrator is going to do a good job, because clients are scared. And if you can understand that, it's not about you at all, it's about your client. Can you make them not be scared to hire you? Can you show loads of your work to show that you're kind of you're consistently creating this kind of work, and when they hire you, that's the kind of work they're going to get? Can you show them that you have a track record, that you're going to, deliver what you say you're going to deliver? And it's a bit chicken and egg at the start, and it's really frustrating, because you want to work for people, but nobody's really hired you yet. And at that stage in the game, I think it's most useful to work on, you might want to call them passion projects, side projects, whatever. Commission yourself, hire yourself, and create the work that you want to be making, because then you can show it on your website, and it's not illegal to do this. You can just say this is a self-initiated project, blah blah blah. As soon as you do all that, make the work, show the work, tell people you exist, you're off to the races. And I know it's really frustrating getting people to see your work in the first place, but the more you can learn about search engine optimization, positioning, understanding the superpower that is being a freelance illustrator versus a big company, the thing is you can just use your voice, you can just talk as you are, and clients, it's also going to help clients feel relaxed about hiring you, because it's just, you are who you say you are, you're just going to do the job. There's a lot of work out there. There's commissioners begging for illustrators. I wish I could tell you the amount of times I get people in my inbox and they're like, Katie, I know that you don't do this kind of illustration, but please can you recommend somebody for XYZ? We need a logo, we need branding, we need a comic book illustrated, we need loads of things that I don't do. And I'm like, even for me, sometimes it's hard because I'm like, oh, you know, I can't actually think of somebody who does that. Unless I've seen somebody recently, either on like Twitter, it's not called Twitter anymore, X, whatever you want to call it, or Instagram or any other social media platform, or I might have, you know, I might subscribe to them on Substack and I see that they're posting and I'm like, yes, actually, let me just like slide you this person's information. All that to say, it's so annoyingly simple, but just like make work and share work and consistently share work and kind of decide what you're doing. What thing do you want to be doing? Do that and tell people you do that. Let me know how it goes. And just remember, there is loads of work out there. If you're not getting it, it's probably a case of either you need to improve the quality of your work or show what you're doing is answering a thing people need done. It's either that's one bit of the Venn diagram, or it's the one, are you sharing your work consistently enough? Or is the third bit, are you communicating the value that you provide? Like, I am solving this problem. And it doesn't have to be that obvious, because obviously, you know, like if you're a picture book illustrator, the problem that you're solving is that you're illustrating a book. So they all overlap, and I hope this is self-explanatory. But yes, I'm going to finish now. This is very waffly because I didn't plan it out, but I hope that helps. This is a bit of a mindset shift between like, oh, there's no work, the market is saturated. It's not true. It's not true. I was a bad business person. I forgot to give you anywhere to go after that. In the Good Ship Illustration, we've made a whole business course which covers all of the things, because I know it's never that simple, and sometimes it's nice to have structure and a roadmap and accountability and other people to work on this stuff with. So I'll put the link down there if you want to learn more about it and join the waiting list. We've also got a free business card challenge so that you can start working on your business course. You can start working on your businessy stuff, like building your freelance illustration things before you're ready to join the whole course. Okay, thank you, goodbye.